Good day to you, one and all. It is I, Justin Hawkins, and this is Justin Hawkins Rides Again. I'm really excited because today I'm talking about the Queens of the Stone Age, one of my favourite bands to talk about anyway. They've got a song called Carnavoyeur out, released on the 13th of June. Justin Hawkins completely came out. Justin Hawkins Rides Again. Again. Yeah. So I'm going to read you a couple of comments from the video itself. This hit's very different after the cancer news. What? I hope you feel better and have a complete recovery, Josh. We love you, man. What's this about? Chris Hughes 3206 says, would love to see them do a Bond theme. Amazing song and video. Excited for the new album. So Queens of the Stone Age frontman Josh Homme has announced that he was diagnosed with cancer last year. I did not know that. In a recent interview, he divulged that he had undergone surgery to remove the cancer. He told Revolver magazine that the surgery was successful. He added, however, that he was still healing. The writer states that Homme will not divulge details about the diagnosis, but notes that he gets the occasional twinge of pain during their interview, which took place in April. Cancer is just the cherry on top of an interesting time period, he said. I'm extremely thankful that I'll get through this, and I'll look back at this as something that's up, but will have made me better. I'm cool with that. There's a lot of stuff I want to do and a lot of people I want to do that with. Come and do a song with me. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Did talk about doing a song with him, actually. Anyway, it doesn't matter. If, like me, you're listening to your favourite record and wondering what the constituent elements of it are doing, there's some AI stuff that you can use to help you extract those elements, and then you can just listen to them isolated. So I'm just going to show you this program here. It's called Lalalai.ai. First thing you do is you go to their website and you download it. But anyway, it says here, drag and drop audio or video from the Finder. So you go to Finder. Oh, look at this. I've got Highway to Hell, one of my favourite AC/DC albums up already. I'm going to choose Love Hungry Man, because I want to isolate the drums. So I'm just dragging Love Hungry Man into here. I'm going to ask for the drums. Okay, the splitting is complete. Let's have a listen to this now. Whoa. And then it's just... Boom, 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 boom. Cool. This is awesome. Yeah, so that's how you do it. It's really good fun. It's going to be handy for me because then I can just sort of rap along to the beat and not be distracted by what the guitars are doing when I'm busting rhymes. And perhaps you could find another use for it that is less urbane. Anyway, nice one, guys. Lalal.ai. I'm going to click on it and watch it and get well soon, Josh. I had no idea. Oh my God, that's cool. Like an infrared hand reaching out across the ocean from the lighthouse.
Nothing.
Oh my God. It's so good. I had this situation last time where, I don't know, a Queens of the Stone Age song starts and it's always got loads of attitude in it. It's super compressed drum set. It just hits you right in the face. It's awesome. And then he starts singing and there's a kind of slap back, a roomy vibe to it. It's super live. And I've only listened to one word, nothing. And he's given it that sort of bowy thing that he's really brilliant at anyway. And I can tell you after one line, I love this.
Reason to cry, just fade away like love.
This is really bowy. Nothing inside. I mean, he's probably not doing that stuff. This is awesome, isn't it? I love his sort of musketeer vibe. He's kind of like a cross between Josh Homme and Roger Taylor. It's really simple. It seems to be 2 chords so far. You could argue that it's just a G minor. I'm poshing it up by doing G minor 7, and then it's a C. I'm doing the Keith Richards C because, I'm really cool. Oh, over in the right, the right speaker, there's this really nasty guitar part that comes in. Maybe that's kind of like this sort of mnemonic motif that's suggesting Bond themery to one of the comments in one of the comments that I read out earlier on. I'm sort of getting a bit of that vibe too. Is that an ostinato? I'm just going to check. It is, like, so, I mean, he's playing it in a clever way, but so there's another sort of drone tone next to it, but if you listen to the note that's actually moving around, it goes D, D flat, C, C, D flat, D. It does that over the G chord, so the G minor. So that's operating in what? Yeah, so that's the fifth. It starts off on the fifth, goes down to the seventh via the major seventh. But then when the key changes, that riff repeats, and it goes to a C, and then it's the ninth, like something dissonant there, in the root. So those relationships are different, you know, to the two chords that it's appearing over, which makes it an ostinato. I've talked about that at length before, but it's really a fun thing to hear, and a super effective one, I think. It's got a bit of that James Bondy vibe, hasn't it? Although actually, if you'd have done it in, like, if you do it in G, if it had gone upwards, so how's this going to work? It would have been as effective as a ostinato, but also it would have had a bit more of the James Bondy thing, because it would have gone up from the fifth. Sorry, I got a bit carried away there. You know what I'm saying, though. That's the James Bondy stuff, semitone increments, but starting at the fifth. That's not what they did. They did something completely different. But it's still got a secret spy vibe about it, which I love. There's just so much dynamics in this. It's crazy. It gets really loud when these vocals come in here. Because there's backing vocals in there, there's two guitars that are doing something that sort of rises in the same way as that vocal line. It really gets, you can see that it's getting loud by the look of the waveform. It's probably the loudest part of the whole song. And then it dies off and gets sparse again straight afterwards. It's really cool. It's such an immersive listening experience when someone bothers to mix a record that does that kind of stuff. It's really cool. Most things nowadays, you look at the waveform and it's just a sausage because it's been mastered to the highest, you know, to the highest sort of noise level you can actually have in the digital age, and everything's compressed to make it seem louder than it really is, so it sounds good on the radio. But this is a proper mix. It's really great. This video is utterly bizarre. Yeah, now it's got the cool skeletons dancing over the dead ones. I'd love to hear these guys doing a Bond thing. That's such a good call. Because I don't think they'd revere the old tropes of the Bond theme, you know. I don't think they'd care about that. They'd do something that's just super edgy and dramatic, and I love his voice. And that's a really good, it's got me thinking. Queens of the Stone Age for Bond theme. Good call. Love that. Someone's getting carried away with DX7 over there. Yeah. Some really weird synth stuff going doo 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 doo. The drums seem to be panned right over there. There's something about this mix that's super magical. It's like they're not playing by the rules at all. It's awesome. Now the string quartet are just roaring. They're taking over the whole track. Oh God, that's just brilliant. And it doesn't. That is absolutely unaffected by everything else that's happening in music. It just doesn't care. They really don't care, and it's ace. Wow, that's the attitude. I mean, I was expecting it to be good, but it's fucking great. It really is. Justin Hawkins rides again. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and oh my God, check out the Queens of the Stone Age new material because it's really, really exciting. Cheers, guys. See you on the ice. Okay.